Entomology. ChatGPT. Entomology is the scientific study of insects. It involves examining their biology, behavior, taxonomy, ecology, and interactions with other organisms and their environment. Insects are incredibly diverse and play crucial roles in various ecosystems and human activities. If you have any specific questions about entomology, feel free to ask. Importance of entomology and new interventions. ChatGPT. Entomology is important for several reasons. Ecological balance. Insects play key roles in ecosystem dynamics as pollinators, decomposers, and prey for other organisms. Understanding their behavior and interactions helps maintain ecological balance. Agriculture. Many insects are pests that damage crops, while others are beneficial predators or pollinators. Studying entomology helps develop pest management strategies and enhance crop production. Disease control. Insects can transmit diseases to humans, animals, and plants. By studying their behavior and habitats, entomologists contribute to disease prevention and control. Biodiversity conservation. Insects constitute a large portion of Earth's biodiversity. Studying them helps identify species at risk and supports conservation efforts. Medicine. Insects have contributed to medical research, like studying their immune systems for potential applications in human health. New interventions in entomology include biological control, using natural predators, parasites, or pathogens to manage pest populations in an eco-friendly way. Genetic engineering, developing genetically modified insects to reduce pest populations or combat disease transmission. Integrated pest management, a holistic approach that combines various strategies to manage pests, minimizing the use of chemical pesticides. Insect farming, rearing insects for food, feed, and other products, contributing to sustainable protein sources and reducing environmental impacts. Citizen science, involving the public in insect monitoring and data collection to better understand distribution and behavior. Climate change impact, studying how insects respond to changing climates and developing strategies to mitigate negative effects. These interventions reflect the evolving field of entomology, focusing on sustainable solutions and the increasing importance of insects in various aspects of our lives. Introduction to entomology in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Certainly, here's a more detailed introduction to entomology. Entomology, exploring the microcosm of insects. Entomology, a branch of biological science, is a captivating journey into the world of insects, the most diverse and abundant group of organisms on Earth. Derived from the Greek words, entomon, meaning segmented, and logia, meaning study, entomology delves into the intricate lives of these minuscule creatures that wield tremendous influence over ecosystems, human societies, and scientific exploration. Biodiversity unveiled. Insects, with their estimated population of over 10 quintillion individuals, represent an astonishing diversity of forms, behaviors, and habitats. From the iridescent wings of butterflies to the stealthy camouflage of stick insects, entomology unveils the myriad ways in which insects have adapted to environments spanning deserts, forests, oceans, and even the cracks of urban pavements. Taxonomy and classification. At the heart of entomology lies taxonomy, the science of classifying organisms. Entomologists categorize insects into numerous orders, e.g., Coleoptera for beetles, Lepidoptera for butterflies and moths, each with its own unique characteristics and traits. This systematic classification aids in understanding the relationships between species, unraveling their evolutionary history, and revealing insights into their ecological roles. Ecological harmony. Entomology illuminates the often unseen interactions insects have with their surroundings. Insects, as pollinators, facilitate the reproduction of flowering plants, ensuring the production of fruits and seeds. Furthermore, they act as recyclers, breaking down organic matter and returning nutrients to the soil. Studying these ecological roles is vital for maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems and the services they provide. Agricultural impact. From agricultural fields to home gardens, insects influence our food supply. Some insects, like honeybees, are essential pollinators for crops, while others, such as aphids, can devastate plant yields. Entomologists investigate pest management strategies that minimize the use of chemical pesticides, striving for sustainable agriculture that meets the needs of a growing global population. Human health and disease. Insects can profoundly affect human health. Mosquitoes, for instance, are vectors for diseases like malaria, Zika virus, and dengue fever. Understanding the behavior and habitats of disease-carrying insects allows entomologists to develop targeted interventions, safeguarding public health. Scientific exploration. Entomology has long captivated the curious minds of scientists and naturalists. Charles Darwin himself, in his pioneering work on evolution, studied the diverse adaptations of insects. Today, cutting-edge technologies like electron microscopy, DNA sequencing, and molecular biology empower entomologists to uncover intricate details about insect physiology, genetics, and behavior. Conservation imperative. As habitat destruction and climate change threaten global biodiversity, entomology plays a vital role in conservation efforts. By identifying endangered species, understanding their ecological needs, and advocating for their protection, entomologists contribute to safeguarding the intricate web of life on Earth. In conclusion, entomology is a gateway to exploring a universe that exists just beneath our feet, in the air around us, and even within our bodies. Its far-reaching implications extend from scientific discovery and ecological understanding to agricultural sustainability and human health. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the insect world, entomology remains an invaluable tool for navigating the complexities of life on our planet. Origin of insects in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The origin of insects, unraveling eons of evolutionary history. The origin of insects is a remarkable tale that spans hundreds of millions of years, weaving together intricate threads of adaptation, diversification, and survival. To grasp the origins of these small but pivotal creatures, we must journey back to the dawn of life on Earth and follow their evolutionary trajectory through the ages. Ancient beginnings. The roots of insect evolution trace back to the emergence of arthropods, the group to which insects belong. Arthropods are characterized by their segmented bodies, exoskeletons, and jointed appendages. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest arthropods emerged around 541 million years ago during the Cambrian explosion, a period of rapid diversification of life forms. These early arthropods were marine creatures, displaying a range of body forms and adaptations. Transition to land. The transition from aquatic to terrestrial environments was a pivotal moment in arthropod evolution. Around 385 million years ago, arthropods made their first forays onto land. These terrestrial pioneers faced challenges such as desiccation and the need to support their bodies against gravity. Over time, some arthropods developed adaptations that allowed them to thrive in these new environments. The rise of insects. Insects are thought to have evolved from a group of crustacean-like ancestors that adapted to terrestrial life. The first true insects, known as hexapods, likely appeared around 385 to 325 million years ago. These early insects had simple mouthparts and lacked wings. Over time, evolutionary pressures led to the development of more specialized traits. Wings and flight. The emergence of wings marked a monumental step in insect evolution. Around 325 million years ago, insects with wings began to appear. These wings initially served as structures for gliding, enabling insects to move between plants or escape predators. As time progressed, wings evolved into diverse forms, such as membranous wings found in dragonflies and the hardened forewings elytra of beetles. Diversification and radiation. The Permian and Triassic periods witnessed the explosive radiation of insect species. Various ecological niches were filled as insects adapted to feed on plants, other insects, decaying matter, and even vertebrate animals. This diversification was facilitated by the evolution of specialized mouthparts, sensory organs, and behaviors. Co-evolution with plants. The relationship between insects and plants has been a driving force in their evolution. Insects influenced plant evolution through pollination, while plants provided insects with new food sources. The development of co-evolutionary relationships led to the staggering diversity of insects and flowering plants that we see today. Mass extinctions and resilience. Throughout their history, insects have survived several mass extinctions, including the Permian Triassic and Cretaceous Paleogene extinctions. Their resilience can be attributed to their small size, rapid reproductive rates, and ability to exploit a wide range of habitats and food sources. In summary, the origin of insects is a story of remarkable adaptation, diversification, and resilience. From humble aquatic ancestors to the myriad forms that populate our planet today, insects have played a crucial role in shaping ecosystems and the intricate web of life. This evolutionary journey serves as a testament to the enduring success of these small but essential creatures. Evolution of insects in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The evolution of insects, a tapestry of adaptation and diversity spanning millennia. The evolution of insects is a captivating narrative that unfolds over hundreds of millions of years, revealing the intricate steps, innovations, and ecological collaborations that have led to the staggering diversity of these small yet mighty organisms. To understand this evolution, we must traverse epochs, examine fossils, and piece together the puzzle of how insects transformed from their ancient ancestors into the incredible array of species we see today. Ancient arthropods. The roots of insect evolution can be traced back to the Cambrian period, approximately 541 million years ago, when the first arthropods emerged. These early marine arthropods, simple in structure, formed the foundational branches from which insects would eventually evolve. Emergence onto land. Around 385 million years ago, the first arthropods ventured onto land, marking a profound transition. The challenges of terrestrial life, such as desiccation and gravity, drove the development of adaptations like exoskeletons to prevent water loss and provide support. The rise of insects. Insects, a subgroup of arthropods known as hexapods, likely evolved from a lineage of terrestrial crustacean-like ancestors around 385 to 325 million years ago. Their six-legged body plan, combined with adaptations like specialized mouthparts and sensory organs, enabled them to exploit diverse ecological niches. Wings and flight. One of the most significant milestones in insect evolution was the development of wings. Around 325 million years ago, insects with primitive wings emerged. Initially, wings may have served for gliding, allowing insects to move between plants or escape predators. Over time, wing structures diversified and specialized, leading to powered flight. Diversification and niches. The Permian and Triassic periods witnessed an explosion of insect diversity. As they adapted to feed on plants, other insects, decaying matter, and even vertebrate animals, insects radiated into a wide array of forms and functions. The evolution of specialized mouthparts, behaviors, and sensory organs contributed to this diversification. Co-evolution with plants. Insects and plants engaged in a dance of co-evolution. Insects played a pivotal role in plant reproduction through pollination, while plants provided insects with new sources of nourishment. This symbiotic relationship drove the development of intricate adaptations on both sides, giving rise to diverse pollination strategies and feeding behaviors. Mass extinctions and resilience. Throughout Earth's history, insects have weathered mass extinctions, demonstrating their remarkable resilience. Their small size, short generation times, and ability to exploit various ecological niches allowed them to survive and rebound in the aftermath of catastrophic events. Modern marvels. The evolution of insects didn't halt in the distant past, it continues to shape their present-day diversity. Insects have undergone adaptations in response to changing environments, selective pressures, and human activities. Urbanization, pollution, and climate change are new challenges that shape their evolutionary trajectories. Unraveling the genetic code. Recent advancements in molecular biology and genomics have unveiled the genetic basis of insect traits. Sequencing insect genomes provides insights into their evolutionary history, including the origins of wings, metamorphic development, and other key features. A reflection of biodiversity. The stunning variety of insects, ranging from ants that construct intricate societies to butterflies with vibrant wing patterns, exemplifies the vast tapestry of life on Earth. Their evolution reflects not only the story of survival but also the ever-changing mosaic of ecosystems and interactions. In conclusion, the evolution of insects is a narrative of adaptation, innovation, and symbiosis that spans epochs. From ancient arthropod ancestors to the bustling diversity of modern insects, this journey captures the marvel of life's capacity to adapt and thrive in a dynamic world. Ancestry of insects based on fossil studies in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The ancestry of insects, unveiling the past through fossil studies. The quest to uncover the ancestry of insects is a journey through time, guided by the fossil record, a remarkable archive of life that provides glimpses into ancient ecosystems and the creatures that once inhabited them. Through meticulous excavation, analysis, and interpretation, paleontologists have pieced together the puzzle of insect evolution, revealing the intricate story of their origins and transformations. The fossilization challenge. Fossils of insects are exceedingly rare due to their delicate exoskeletons, which are prone to decay and destruction. However, a combination of unique preservation conditions and the development of special techniques has allowed scientists to unearth invaluable snapshots of prehistoric insects. Ancient arthropods. The origins of insects are intertwined with their arthropod relatives, the group that encompasses creatures with segmented bodies and exoskeletons. Early arthropods, such as trilobites, emerged around 541 million years ago during the Cambrian period. These marine inhabitants set the stage for the evolution of more complex forms. Transition to terrestrial life. Around 385 million years ago, arthropods made their historic transition from aquatic environments to land. Fossil evidence indicates that the first arthropods to venture onto land were likely millipede-like creatures and arachnid relatives. These pioneering land dwellers had adaptations that enabled them to survive in terrestrial habitats. The arthropod connection. Insects are believed to have evolved from a lineage of terrestrial crustacean-like ancestors known as hexapods. The first true insects, characterized by their six-legged body plan, emerged around 385 to 325 million years ago. Fossil evidence of these early insects is sparse, but a few ancient specimens have been discovered, showcasing their basic morphology. Wings as evolutionary innovations. The evolution of wings marked a pivotal point in insect history. Approximately 325 million years ago, insects with rudimentary wing structures appeared. These structures might have initially served as aids for gliding between plants or escaping predators. Over time, wings diversified in form and function, leading to the remarkable variety of wing types seen in modern insects. The Permian-Triassic transition. During the Permian and Triassic periods, insects experienced a burst of diversification. Fossils from this era reveal a multitude of forms and ecological roles, illustrating the various niches insects were beginning to explore. Beetles, ants, dragonflies, and other groups began to take recognizable shapes. Unveiling ancient behaviors. Remarkable fossils have provided glimpses into the behaviors of ancient insects. Fossils of insects in copulation, preserved nests, and even instances of predation showcase the intricate interactions that shaped prehistoric ecosystems. Co-evolution with plants. The evolution of insects is deeply intertwined with that of plants. Fossils provide evidence of ancient insect-plant interactions, including evidence of insect damage on leaves and plant reproductive structures. These interactions shed light on the intricate dance of co-evolution that influenced both groups. Reconstructing evolutionary trees. By comparing the anatomical features of ancient insects to those of their modern counterparts, scientists construct evolutionary trees that depict the relationships between different insect lineages. These phylogenetic trees help piece together the branching pathways of insect evolution. Modern insights from ancient fossils. Cutting-edge techniques, such as synchrotron scanning and high-resolution imaging, provide new details from fossil specimens. These methods offer insights into the internal anatomy, preservation, and behaviors of ancient insects that were previously hidden from view. In conclusion, the ancestry of insects emerges from the intricate analysis of fossil remains spanning millions of years. Fossil studies enable us to trace the evolutionary trajectory of these remarkable creatures, uncovering their journey from ancient aquatic arthropods to the astonishing diversity of forms that inhabit our planet today. Phylogeny of insects in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The intricate phylogeny of insects, tracing the threads of evolution. The phylogeny of insects is a complex tapestry woven through millennia of evolution, reflecting the interplay of adaptation, diversification, and ecological interactions. Through the meticulous study of morphology, genetics, and the fossil record, scientists have unraveled the branches of the insect family tree, illuminating the relationships between diverse groups and revealing the fascinating story of their shared ancestry. Ancient origins and relationships. Insects belong to the phylum Arthropoda, a diverse group of creatures characterized by segmented bodies, exoskeletons, and jointed appendages. Within Arthropoda, insects form a monophyletic group called Hexapoda, sharing a common ancestor. This ancestor likely emerged around 385 to 325 million years ago from a lineage of terrestrial arthropods. Insect orders and lineages. The classification of insects extends into numerous orders, each representing distinct lineages with unique characteristics. Some key insect orders include Coleoptera beetles with over 350,000 species. Beetles are the largest insect order. They exhibit incredible diversity in size, shape, and ecology. Lepidoptera butterflies and moths known for their vibrant wing patterns and intricate life cycles. Lepidopterans contribute to pollination and are admired for their aesthetic value. Diptera flies encompass a wide array of species, from tiny midges to houseflies. Their specialized mouthparts and flight adaptations make them unique. Hymenoptera ants, bees, wasps. Social insects like ants, bees, and wasps play pivotal roles in ecosystems through pollination, predation, and cooperation within colonies. Hemiptera true bugs. Hemipterans include diverse groups like aphids, cicadas, and water bugs, exhibiting a range of feeding strategies and adaptations. Constructing phylogenetic trees. Phylogenetic trees depict the evolutionary relationships between insect groups. Hemiptera true bugs. Hemipterans include diverse groups like aphids, cicadas, and water bugs, exhibiting a range of feeding strategies and adaptations. Constructing phylogenetic trees. Phylogenetic trees depict the evolutionary relationships between insect groups. Scientists analyze morphological traits, molecular data, and fossils to construct these trees. Molecular techniques, such as DNA sequencing, have provided invaluable insights into the genetic connections among insect lineages. Basal lineages and wing evolution. The earliest branching lineages of insects include groups like silverfish and springtails. These basal insects lack wings, which likely evolved later. The emergence of wings, an essential innovation in insect evolution, led to diverse flight adaptations and ecological opportunities. Holometabolous and hemimetabolous development. Insect metamorphosis, the process of transitioning from egg to adult, varies between holometabolous and hemimetabolous insects. Holometabolous insects undergo complete metamorphosis, including distinct larval, pupal, and adult stages, e.g., butterflies. Hemimetabolous insects undergo incomplete metamorphosis, with gradual changes from nymph to adult, e.g., grasshoppers. Ancient insect lineages. Studying fossilized insects provides insights into ancient lineages that have persisted for millions of years. For instance, the order Odonata, which includes dragonflies and damselflies, has roots dating back to the Carboniferous period, approximately 300 million years ago. Convergent evolution and adaptive radiations. Insect lineages have experienced adaptive radiations, where species diversify to exploit various ecological niches. Convergent evolution, where unrelated groups develop similar traits due to shared selective pressures, is also evident in insects. Examples include the similar body forms of unrelated insects adapted to aquatic environments. The impact of genetics. Modern molecular techniques have revolutionized our understanding of insect phylogeny. Comparative genomics and DNA analysis provide insights into the genetic relationships between different groups and help resolve long-standing questions about their evolutionary history. In summary, the phylogeny of insects is a multifaceted puzzle, built upon meticulous examination of morphology, genetic data, and the fossil record. The story of insect evolution spans ancient origins, adaptive radiations, and convergent evolution, revealing the myriad ways in which these remarkable organisms have adapted to and shaped the world around them. Atelocerata hypothesis in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The Atelocerata hypothesis, a complex proposal shaping insect evolution understanding. The Atelocerata hypothesis is a significant proposal in the field of insect evolution that challenges traditional classifications. It suggests a rearrangement of relationships among major insect lineages based on molecular data and genetic analysis. This hypothesis seeks to refine our understanding of insect phylogeny by redefining the relationships between three key insect groups: Hexapoda, Myriapoda, and Crustacea. Historical context. Traditionally, the phylogeny of insects was categorized into three major groups: Hexapoda insects, Myriapoda millipedes, centipedes, and Crustacea crabs, lobsters, shrimp. However, molecular studies, particularly those examining DNA sequences, have generated new insights into the evolutionary relationships between these groups. The Atelocerata hypothesis was proposed to reconcile these molecular findings with traditional classifications. Key tenets of the Atelocerata hypothesis. Hexapoda as non-monophyletic. The traditional view held that Hexapoda was a monophyletic group, a single evolutionary lineage, representing all insects. The Atelocerata hypothesis, however, suggests that Hexapoda is non-monophyletic, meaning it doesn't encompass all insects as previously believed. Atelocerata grouping. The hypothesis proposes a grouping of Myriapoda, millipedes, and centipedes with Hexapoda insects into a larger taxon called Atelocerata. This grouping is based on molecular evidence suggesting a closer relationship between these groups than previously thought. Crustacea as sister group to Atelocerata. The Atelocerata hypothesis also suggests that Crustacea crabs, lobsters, shrimp is a sister group to the Atelocerata. This implies that Crustacea and Atelocerata share a more recent common ancestor than previously believed. Supporting evidence. Molecular data. The Atelocerata hypothesis is largely supported by molecular data, particularly analyses of DNA sequences. These molecular studies have revealed genetic similarities between myriapods, millipedes, and centipedes, and insects, hexapods, that challenge the traditional separation of these groups. Comparative morphology. While the primary support for the Atelocerata hypothesis comes from molecular data, some researchers have suggested that certain morphological features also align with this proposal. However, morphological evidence is more complex and can be challenging to interpret due to the diverse body plans of these groups. Implications and controversies. The Atelocerata hypothesis, if accepted, would reshape our understanding of insect evolution and classifications. However, this hypothesis is not without controversy. Traditional classifications have been deeply ingrained in entomological literature, and the proposal of Atelocerata challenges established frameworks. Ongoing research. The debate surrounding the Atelocerata hypothesis is ongoing, with research Crustacea theory in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. The Pancrustacea theory, unifying insects and crustaceans in evolution. The Pancrustacea theory is a significant proposition in the realm of evolutionary biology, suggesting a closer relationship between two major arthropod groups, insects and crustaceans. This theory challenges traditional classifications and offers a new perspective on the evolutionary history of these diverse and ecologically important organisms. Historical background. Traditionally, arthropods, members of the phylum Arthropoda, were divided into distinct groups, including insects, hexapoda, and crustaceans, crustacea. These classifications were based on morphological traits and ecological characteristics. However, advancements in molecular genetics and phylogenetic analyses have led to the emergence of the pancrustacea theory. Key tenets of the pancrustacea theory. Monophyly of pancrustacea. The pancrustacea theory proposes that insects and crustaceans share a common evolutionary ancestry and form a monophyletic group called pancrustacea. This grouping challenges the traditional separation of these two arthropod groups into distinct lineages. Shared genetic features. The theory is supported by genetic evidence indicating shared genetic features between insects and crustaceans. Molecular studies have revealed similarities in genes involved in development, segmentation, and body plan formation. Close relationship. The pancrustacea theory suggests that insects and crustaceans are more closely related to each other than to other arthropod groups. This relationship is inferred based on the genetic similarities and evolutionary pathways observed in these organisms. Supporting evidence. Molecular data. Molecular analyses, particularly those involving DNA sequences and genetic markers, have played a pivotal role in supporting the pancrustacea theory. Comparisons of genetic information have revealed shared genomic traits between insects and crustaceans. Developmental similarities. Studies of developmental processes, including the formation of segments and appendages, have highlighted commonalities between insects and crustaceans. These shared developmental pathways suggest a closer evolutionary relationship. Fossil evidence. While molecular data form the primary support for the pancrustacea theory, some researchers have pointed to certain fossil evidence that aligns with this proposition. However, fossil records can be challenging to interpret due to factors such as preservation bias and incomplete sampling. Implications and controversies. The pancrustacea theory has sparked both interest and controversy within the scientific community. If accepted, this theory would redefine our understanding of the relationships among major arthropod groups and the evolutionary history of diverse forms of life on Earth. Future research. Ongoing research continues to explore the genetic, developmental, and morphological aspects of arthropod evolution to further elucidate the validity of the pancrustacea theory. Advances in sequencing technologies and comparative genomics are likely to provide deeper insights into the genetic underpinnings of these relationships. Conclusion. The pancrustacea theory exemplifies the dynamic nature of scientific inquiry, where advancements in genetic and molecular analyses can reshape our understanding of evolutionary relationships. By proposing a closer connection between insects and crustaceans, this theory challenges established classifications and highlights the need for interdisciplinary collaboration to unravel the complex threads of evolutionary history. Phylogenomic studies in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Phylogenomic studies, illuminating evolution's genetic tapestry. Phylogenomic studies represent a transformative approach in evolutionary biology, leveraging the power of genomics to... The pancrustacea theory exemplifies the dynamic nature of scientific inquiry, where advancements in genetic and molecular analyses can reshape our understanding of evolutionary relationships. By proposing a closer connection between insects and crustaceans, this theory challenges established classifications and highlights the need for interdisciplinary collaboration to unravel the complex threads of evolutionary history. Phylogenomic studies in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Phylogenomic studies, illuminating evolution's genetic tapestry. Phylogenomic studies represent a transformative approach in evolutionary biology, leveraging the power of genomics to unravel the intricate relationships between diverse species. These studies integrate vast amounts of genetic data to construct comprehensive and robust evolutionary trees, shedding light on the complex threads that connect all life forms on Earth. Foundation of phylogenomics. Phylogenomics builds upon traditional phylogenetics, the study of evolutionary relationships, by incorporating genomic data. While traditional methods often focused on a few genes or morphological traits, phylogenomic studies harness the entire genomes of organisms, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding of their genetic makeup and evolutionary history. Foundation of phylogenomics. Phylogenomic studies represent a transformative approach in evolutionary biology, leveraging the power of genomics to unravel the intricate relationships between diverse species. These studies integrate vast amounts of genetic data to construct comprehensive and robust evolutionary trees, shedding light on the complex threads that connect all life forms on Earth. Foundation of phylogenomics. Phylogenomics builds upon traditional phylogenetics, the study of evolutionary relationships, by incorporating genomic data. While traditional methods often focused on a few genes or morphological traits, phylogenomic studies harness the entire genomes of organisms, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding of their genetic makeup and evolutionary history. Key components of phylogenomic studies. Genomic data collection. Phylogenomic studies involve the sequencing of whole genomes or large sets of genes across a diverse range of species. Advances in sequencing technologies have made it feasible to generate vast amounts of genetic information at a reasonable cost. Alignment and analysis. Once the genomic data is collected, it is aligned to identify homologous regions, sequences that share a common ancestry. These aligned sequences serve as the basis for constructing evolutionary trees. Tree construction methods. Phylogenomic studies employ advanced computational methods to construct evolutionary trees based on genetic data. These methods incorporate complex algorithms that consider evolutionary models, substitution rates, and statistical confidence. Modeling evolutionary processes. Phylogenomic analyses account for various evolutionary processes, including genetic mutations, duplications, horizontal gene transfers, and convergent evolution. Incorporating these complexities helps researchers create more accurate and informative evolutionary trees. Benefits of phylogenomics. Phylogenomic studies represent a transformative approach in evolutionary biology, leveraging the power of genomics to unravel the intricate relationships between diverse species. These studies integrate vast amounts of genetic data to construct comprehensive and robust evolutionary trees, shedding light on the complex threads that connect all life forms on Earth. Foundation of phylogenomics. Phylogenomics builds upon traditional phylogenetics, the study of evolutionary relationships, by incorporating genomic data. While traditional methods often focused on a few genes or morphological traits, phylogenomic studies harness the entire genomes of organisms, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding of their genetic makeup and evolutionary history. Key components of phylogenomic studies. Genomic data collection. Phylogenomic studies involve the sequencing of whole genomes or large sets of genes across a diverse range of species. Advances in sequencing technologies have made it feasible to generate vast amounts of genetic information at a reasonable cost. Alignment and analysis. Once the genomic data is collected, it is aligned to identify homologous regions, sequences that share a common ancestry. These aligned sequences serve as the basis for constructing evolutionary trees. Tree construction methods. Phylogenomic studies employ advanced computational methods to construct evolutionary trees based on genetic data. These methods incorporate complex algorithms that consider evolutionary models, substitution rates, and statistical confidence. Modeling evolutionary processes. Phylogenomic analyses account for various evolutionary processes, including genetic mutations, duplications, horizontal gene transfers, and convergent evolution. Incorporating these complexities helps researchers create more accurate and informative evolutionary trees. Benefits of phylogenomics. Higher resolution. By analyzing numerous genes or entire genomes, phylogenomics provides higher resolution in resolving evolutionary relationships. This is especially important for closely related species or groups with complex evolutionary histories. Overcoming long branch attraction. Long branch attraction is a bias in traditional phylogenetics that can lead to incorrect Handling. Analyzing vast amounts of genomic data requires specialized computational resources and expertise. Evolutionary models. Selecting appropriate evolutionary models and parameters is essential, as inaccuracies can lead to incorrect tree inferences. Future directions. Phylogenomics continues to evolve with the development of more sophisticated algorithms, improvements in sequencing technologies, and the inclusion of novel types of genomic data, e.g., non-coding regions, epigenetic information. It promises to provide deeper insights into the evolution of life on Earth, from the origin of species to the complex interplay of genetic and ecological factors that have shaped biodiversity. Conclusion. Phylogenomics studies exemplify the marriage of genomics and evolutionary biology, offering a panoramic view of life's evolutionary journey. By harnessing the genetic information encoded in DNA, researchers are uncovering the interconnectedness of all living organisms and gaining a deeper understanding of the mechanisms that have shaped the diversity of life on our planet. Fossil insects in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Fossil insects, unlocking ancient worlds through preserved remains. Fossil insects provide invaluable windows into the distant past, offering insights into the evolution, behavior, and ecological interactions of Earth's smallest inhabitants. These remarkable remnants, preserved through the ages in various ways, allow us to piece together the stories of ancient ecosystems and the creatures that once thrived in them. Preservation mechanisms. Amber fossils. Amber, fossilized tree resin, is one of the most famous preservation mechanisms for insects. Insects that became trapped in sticky resin were preserved in exquisite detail, often with soft tissues, hairs, and even behaviors like mating and predation intact. Amber fossils have yielded insights into the evolution of groups like ants, bees, and flies. Sedimentary rock impressions. Insects occasionally left behind impressions or imprints in sedimentary rocks. These impressions, known as trace fossils or ichnofossils, can reveal details about an insect's shape, size, and behavior. For example, the footprints of prehistoric insects crawling over mudflats have been preserved and studied. Carbonization and compression. Under specific conditions, insects can be preserved as carbonized or compressed remains. Carbonization occurs when organic material is heated and the volatile elements are expelled, leaving behind a carbon-rich imprint. Compression fossils are formed when an insect is flattened by pressure and leaves an impression on the surrounding sediment. Exceptional preservation. In rare cases, fossils are exceptionally well preserved due to unique geological processes. For instance, the Burgess Shale in Canada has yielded exquisitely detailed fossils of ancient arthropods, including insects, dating back to the Cambrian period. Insights from fossil insects. Evolutionary history. Fossil insects provide crucial evidence for tracing the evolutionary history of various groups. They allow scientists to identify ancient relatives of modern insects and understand how certain traits and adaptations evolved over time. Ancient environments. Fossil insects offer glimpses into past ecosystems, revealing the types of plants, habitats, and climates that existed. These insights aid in reconstructing the complex web of life in ancient landscapes. Behavioral clues. Amber fossils, in particular, capture insects in the midst of behaviors such as mating, predation, and feeding. These snapshots provide direct evidence of ancient behaviors and interactions. Extinction events. Fossil insects help document mass extinction events and their impact on different groups. Studying patterns of extinction and survival can provide insights into the factors that influence these events. Climate change indicators. Insect fossils can provide proxies for ancient climate conditions. The types of insects present and their distributions can indicate temperature and moisture levels in past environments. Challenges and limitations. Preservation bias. Fossilization is a rare event, and certain types of insects, such as those with delicate bodies, are more likely to be lost to decay than preserved. Sampling bias. Fossilization is also influenced by geographical, ecological, and sedimentary factors, leading to potential biases in the types of insects that are preserved. Interpretation complexity. Fossil insects often require careful interpretation. Characteristics like color, behavior, and certain anatomical features are challenging to infer solely from preserved remains. Modern techniques. Advancements in imaging technologies, such as high-resolution microscopes and synchrotron X-ray imaging, are enhancing our ability to study fossil insects in unprecedented detail. These techniques reveal internal structures. These exceptional remnants. Advancements in imaging technologies, such as high-resolution microscopes and preservation bias. Fossilization is a rare event, and certain types of insects, such as those with delicate bodies, are more likely to be lost to decay than preserved. Sampling bias. Fossilization is also influenced by geographical, ecological, and sedimentary factors, leading to potential biases in the types of insects that are preserved. Interpretation complexity. Fossil insects often require careful interpretation. Characteristics like color, behavior, and certain anatomical features are challenging to infer solely from preserved remains. Modern techniques. Advancements in imaging technologies, such as high-resolution microscopes and synchrotron X-ray imaging, are enhancing our ability to study fossil insects in unprecedented detail. These techniques reveal internal structures, soft tissues, and intricate features that were previously inaccessible. Conclusion. Fossil insects provide a tantalizing glimpse into the distant past, offering a treasure trove of information about Earth's ancient ecosystems and the evolution of its smallest inhabitants. Through careful study and innovative techniques, scientists continue to uncover the secrets of these ancient relics, weaving together the story of life's journey through time. Fossil insects examples in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Fascinating examples of fossil insects, a glimpse into ancient worlds. Fossil insects serve as windows into bygone eras, preserving moments frozen in time. These exceptional remnants offer a captivating look into the lives, behaviors, and ecosystems of insects that lived millions of years ago. Here, we explore a few remarkable examples of fossil insects that have provided invaluable insights into Earth's history. Amber preserved insects. Amber, fossilized tree resin, has yielded some of the most detailed and exquisite fossils. In the Dominican Republic, the La Brea amber mines have produced specimens dating back to the Miocene epoch, about 23 to 5.3 million years ago. These amber, fossilized tree resin, has yielded some of the most detailed and exquisite fossils. In the Dominican Republic, the La Brea amber mines have produced specimens dating back to the Miocene epoch, about 23 to 5.3 million years ago. These amber fossils capture a variety of insects, including ants, beetles, flies, and spiders, often in extraordinary detail. Insects trapped in amber provide direct evidence of behaviors such as mating, predation, and feeding. For instance, some amber fossils showcase ants capturing and immobilizing prey. Carboniferous insects. The Carboniferous period, about 358 to 298 million years ago, is known for its swampy landscapes and lush vegetation. Insects from this period have been found preserved in sedimentary rocks. An example is the fossil Meganora, a giant dragonfly with wingspans of up to 70 centimeters. These large insects likely thrived in the warm and oxygen-rich environment of the Carboniferous, which contributed to their impressive size. Burgess Shale arthropods. The Burgess Shale Formation in Canada preserves an extraordinary snapshot of life from the Cambrian period, about 541 to 485 million years ago. While not exclusively insects, the formation includes numerous ancient arthropods, some of which are early relatives of insects. Fossils like the arthropod Marella and the crustacean like Canadaspis provide insights into the early evolution of arthropods and the transition from aquatic to terrestrial life. Insects from the Green River Formation. The Green River Formation in the United States, spanning the Eocene epoch, about 56 to 33.9 million years ago, has yielded well-preserved fossils of insects. These fossils include a diverse range of insects such as beetles, ants, and true bugs. The fine-grained sediments of this formation have enabled exceptional preservation, showcasing the intricate wing venation and body structures of these ancient insects. Eocene fossil B. One particularly significant find from the Green River Formation is a fossilized bee known as Melodispex burmensis. This bee dates back to the Eocene epoch and provides insights into the early evolution of bee-like insects. The fossilized bee exhibits features seen in modern bees, including pollen-carrying structures on its legs, suggesting an ancient history of pollination. Insects from the Messel pit. The Messel pit in Germany is renowned for its Eocene fossils, including well-preserved insects. Insects like dragonflies, beetles, and butterflies are found in exquisite detail, often with color patterns and fine structures preserved. The fine-grained oil shale of the Messel pit has played a crucial role in maintaining the exceptional preservation of these fossils. Significance and ongoing discoveries. Fossil insects provide crucial data for understanding the evolution of insect groups, their behaviors, and the environments they inhabited. These examples offer a glimpse into the rich diversity and ecological roles of ancient insects, contributing to our broader understanding of Earth's history. Advances in imaging techniques continue to reveal hidden details, enhancing our appreciation of the intricate structures and adaptations of these prehistoric creatures. Conclusion. Fossil insects serve as time capsules, offering a remarkable view into the lives of ancient creatures that once roamed the Earth. From amber-preserved insects to Cambrian arthropods, each fossil provides a piece of the puzzle that enables us to reconstruct the stories of ancient ecosystems, adaptations, and behaviors. These discoveries underscore the power of paleontology to unlock the secrets of the past and deepen our appreciation of the complex tapestry of life's history. Extinct orders in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Extinct orders, unraveling the enigmatic chapters of ancient biodiversity. The history of life on Earth is marked by the rise and fall of countless species, some of which belong to now extinct orders that once occupied unique ecological niches and played significant roles in shaping ecosystems. Exploring these extinct orders provides a glimpse into the fascinating diversity of organisms that have come and gone throughout geological history. Asterisk 1. Paleodictyopterida. The Paleodictyopterida were ancient insects that flourished during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 299 million years ago. These insect-like creatures had Paleodictyopterida. The Paleodictyopterida were ancient insects that flourished during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 299 million years ago. These insect-like creatures had intricate wing venation and likely played roles in various ecological niches, from herbivora to predation. Although they share some features with modern insects, their precise relationships remain debated. Asterisk 2. Megacoecoptera. Megacoecoptera, also known as the griffin fly, existed during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, about 358 to 299 million years ago. These insects had large, elongated bodies and unique wing structures. They are thought to have been predators, flying through ancient forests and preying on other insects. Their intriguing wing morphology sets them apart from other extinct and extant insect groups. Asterisk 3. Paleodictyopteroida. The Paleodictyopteroida were a diverse group of insects that lived during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 252 million years ago. These insects had a range of ecological roles, from herbivores to scavengers. Their wing venation was complex and varied, showcasing their adaptations to different environments and lifestyles. Asterisk 4. Protodonata. Protodonata were some of the largest insects to ever exist, with wingspans reaching up to 70 centimeters. These ancient dragonflies thrived during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, about 325 to 299 million years ago. Protodonata were likely apex predators of their time, soaring through the skies and preying on smaller insects. Their size and formidable appearance make them captivating subjects of study. Asterisk 5. Plecoptera Permoplectoptera. The Permoplectoptera were stonefly-like insects that lived during the Permian period, about 299 to 252 million years ago. They are often referred to as giant stoneflies, due to their relatively large size. These insects are thought to have inhabited freshwater ecosystems and played roles in nutrient cycling. Their fossils provide insights into ancient aquatic environments. Asterisk 6. Monora. Monora were enigmatic arthropods that lived during the Ordovician period, about 485 to 443 million years ago. They are characterized by their unusual and complex body structures, consisting of numerous segments and appendages. Monora had a wide range of body shapes, and their ecological roles are not fully understood. Their fossils offer glimpses into early arthropod diversity. Asterisk 7. Hibbertopterida. The Hibbertopterida were marine arthropods that lived during the Ordovician period, about 485 to 443 million years ago. These creatures had jointed appendages and likely inhabited ancient marine ecosystems. Their unique body plans and adaptations provide insights into the diversity of early arthropod forms. Asterisk 8. Waptia. Waptia was a small, shrimp-like arthropod that lived during the Cambrian period, about 541 to 485 million years ago. Its well-preserved fossils reveal details about its anatomy, including specialized appendages for filter feeding. Waptia and similar organisms provide insights into the ecological dynamics of ancient marine environments. Conclusion. The study of extinct orders offers a glimpse into the ever-changing tapestry of life on Earth. These ancient organisms, with their unique adaptations and roles in ecosystems, contribute to our understanding of the complex interactions and transformations that have shaped the history of biodiversity. By unraveling the stories of these extinct orders, scientists continue to piece together the puzzle of evolution and the remarkable diversity of life that has come before us. Archodonata order in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Archodonata, unveiling the mysteries of an enigmatic ancient order. The order Archodonata, though relatively obscure in the world of paleontology, holds a significant place in the annals of prehistoric life. Comprising a unique group of extinct aquatic insects, Archodonata offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolutionary history of ancient water-dwelling arthropods. Overview of Archodonata. Archodonata is an extinct order of aquatic insects that existed during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 299 million years ago. These insects were adapted for life in freshwater environments and displayed a range of morphological features that set them apart from their modern counterparts. Key characteristics. Aquatic adaptations. Archodonata insects were well adapted to aquatic life. They possessed flattened bodies with specialized appendages that aided in swimming and navigating through water. Their unique adaptations allowed them to occupy a variety of freshwater habitats. Mandibulate mouthparts. Archodonata insects are characterized by their mandibulate mouthparts, which were adapted for various feeding strategies. Some species likely fed on algae and detritus, while others may have been predators. Mandibulate mouthparts. Archodontata insects are characterized by their mandibulate mouthparts, which were adapted for various feeding strategies. Some species likely fed on algae and detritus, while others may have been predators. Distinctive wing venation. The wing venation of Archodontata insects is a distinguishing feature. Their wings exhibited a pattern of branching veins, which contributed to their taxonomic identification. Major families. Megacoecophthera. One of the most well-known families within Archodontata is Megacoecophthera. These insects, often referred to as griffin fly, were notable for their large size and distinct wing venation. Some species had wingspans exceeding 60 centimeters, making them among the largest insects of their time. Ecological roles and habitat. Archodontata insects were primarily aquatic, occupying a range of freshwater habitats such as rivers, lakes, and ponds. Their flattened bodies and specialized appendages indicate adaptations for life in aquatic environments, where they likely played roles as both predators and scavengers. Fossil record and significance. Fossils of Archodontata insects are relatively rare and are often found in sedimentary rocks associated with ancient freshwater ecosystems. These fossils provide valuable insights into the diversity and ecology of ancient aquatic communities during the Carboniferous and Permian periods. Evolutionary context. Archodontata is considered an ancient and primitive order of aquatic insects. While their exact evolutionary relationships are not fully resolved, they represent an important branch of the arthropod family tree, providing clues about the early diversification of insects and their adaptations to various environments. Paleoecological implications. Studying Archodontata and their interactions with other organisms in ancient freshwater ecosystems offers insights into the dynamics of prehistoric food webs, nutrient cycling, and community structure. These insects were part of the intricate tapestry of life during a pivotal period in Earth's history. Conclusion. Archodontata, with its enigmatic members like the Megacoecophthera, adds depth to our understanding of ancient ecosystems and the diverse forms of life that once inhabited them. By delving into the fossilized remains of these aquatic insects, paleontologists piece together the puzzle of Earth's past, uncovering the remarkable diversity and adaptations that have shaped the history of life on our planet. Blattoptera order in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Blattoptera, unraveling the secrets of ancient cockroaches and termites. The order Blattoptera, encompassing both cockroaches and termites, represents a diverse and intriguing group of insects that have roamed the earth for millions of years. With adaptations that have enabled them to thrive in various ecological niches, Blattoptera insects offer insights into the evolution, behaviors, and ecological roles of these ancient arthropods. Overview of Blattoptera. Blattoptera, also known as the order Blattoptera, is a taxonomic group that includes cockroaches and termites. Despite being distinct in many ways, these insects share a common evolutionary history and belong to the same order due to similarities in their wing venation and other characteristics. Key characteristics. Chewing mouthparts. Blattoptera insects possess mandibulate mouthparts adapted for chewing. This adaptation allows them to feed on a wide range of organic material, from decaying matter to plant material. Flattened bodies. Many Blattoptera insects have flattened bodies that allow them to navigate through narrow crevices and tight spaces. This adaptation is particularly evident in cockroaches, which are well known for their ability to inhabit diverse environments. Variable wing venation. While cockroaches and termites have similar wing venation patterns, there are variations that help distinguish between the two groups. Some termites have reduced or absent wings in certain castes, emphasizing their social structure. Major subgroups. Cockroaches. Blattaria. Cockroaches are perhaps the more familiar members of Blattoptera. They are known for their resilience and adaptability, inhabiting a variety of environments worldwide. While some species are associated with human habitats, others live in forests, caves, and other natural settings. Termites. Isoptera. Termites are highly social insects that play crucial roles in ecosystems, particularly in nutrient cycling and decomposition. They are often mistaken for ants due to their similar size and social organization, but their evolutionary history is distinct. Termites are known for their complex caste system, which includes workers, soldiers, and reproductive individuals. Ecological roles and adaptations. Blattoptera insects exhibit a wide range of ecological roles and adaptations. Decomposers. Many cockroach species feed on decaying organic material, contributing to nutrient cycling in ecosystems. Predators and scavengers. Some cockroaches and termites are predators or scavengers, preying on other insects or consuming dead organisms. Terrestrial and arboreal. While many cockroaches are terrestrial, others have adapted to arboreal lifestyles, climbing trees and living in foliage. Social systems. Termites exhibit complex social systems with distinct castes, enabling efficient resource utilization and colony functioning. Evolutionary history. The evolutionary history of Blattoptera dates back to the Carboniferous period, approximately 358 to 299 million years ago. Fossil evidence suggests that cockroach-like insects were among the earliest land-dwelling arthropods. Termites likely evolved from ancestral cockroach-like insects, developing specialized traits such as social behavior and symbiotic relationships with microbes. Human interaction. Cockroaches, due to their adaptability and association with human habitats, have often elicited mixed reactions from people. While some species are considered pests, others play vital roles in ecosystems by recycling nutrients and serving as prey for other animals. Conclusion. Blattoptera, encompassing both cockroaches and termites, offers a rich tapestry of evolutionary history, ecological diversity, and remarkable adaptations. These ancient insects have persisted through geological time, adapting to various environments and playing essential roles in ecosystems. By studying Blattoptera, scientists unravel the complexities of ancient life and gain insights into the interplay between organisms and their ever-changing environments. Coxoblectoptera chimera wings, an overview. Coxoblectoptera, also known as chimera wings, is an order of insects that existed in the past. It appears to represent a transitional or stem group lineage that has characteristics bridging the gap between more primitive insect forms and the modern mayflies order Ephemeroptera. The order contains one family, Mycaladiidae. Key characteristics and significance. Since this is an extinct order and may not have been widely studied as of my last update, detailed information about the specific characteristics of Coxoblectoptera might be limited. However, it's significant in the context of understanding the evolutionary history and relationships of mayflies and related insects. Mycaladiidae. The family Mycaladiidae is associated with Coxoblectoptera and is considered a part of this extinct order. Again, detailed information about this family might be scarce, but it likely holds crucial insights into the evolutionary progression of insects toward the lineage that eventually gave rise to modern mayflies. Importance in research. Studying extinct orders like Coxoplectoptera and their associated families is vital for piecing together the evolutionary tree of insects and understanding the various branching points that led to the diversity of insect forms we see today. These groups often provide a window into the transitional stages that occurred during the course of insect evolution. Conclusion. The term Coxoplectoptera, or chimera wings, refers to an extinct order of stem group mayflies. While detailed information might be limited, this group contributes to our understanding of the evolutionary history of insects, specifically shedding light on the lineage that eventually gave rise to modern mayflies. The study of such extinct orders helps researchers unravel the complex tapestry of life's history and the connections between different branches of the tree of life. Diaphanopteroidea, in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. Diaphanopteroidea Paramegasicophthera, an extinct order of ancient insects. Overview. Diaphanopteroidea, also known as Paramegasicophthera, is an extinct order of insects that lived during the Paleozoic era, a geological period spanning from approximately 541 to 252 million years ago. These insects are characterized by their moderate to large size and unique morphological features that distinguish them from other ancient insect orders. Key characteristics. Size. Diaphanopteroidea insects were moderate to large-sized insects compared to other insects of their time. Their size range likely contributed to their ecological roles within ancient ecosystems. Wing venation. The wing venation patterns of Diaphanopteroidea were distinct and contributed to their taxonomic identification. Wing venation often serves as a key characteristic for classifying and understanding the relationships between ancient insect species. Paleozoic era. These insects were part of the Paleozoic era, which encompasses several geological periods, including the Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, and Permian periods. Ecological roles and adaptations. Given the limited information available, it's not possible to provide specific details about the ecological roles and adaptations of Diaphanopteroidea insects. However, their moderate to large size suggests that they occupied various ecological niches within ancient ecosystems, likely participating in roles such as predators, herbivores, or detritivores. Importance in research. Studying extinct orders like Diaphanopteroidea is essential for understanding the diversity and evolution of ancient insect lineages. These insects provide valuable insights into the complexity of prehistoric ecosystems, as well as the evolutionary processes that have shaped the insect world over millions of years. Conclusion. Diaphanopteroidea, also known as Paramegasicophthera, represents an extinct order of moderate to large-sized Paleozoic insects. While detailed information about their specific characteristics and ecological roles might be limited, the study of these ancient insects contributes to our understanding of the diverse and complex history of insect evolution, as well as the ecosystems in which they thrived during the ancient geological periods. Glosslytrodia in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. Glosslytrodia, exploring an extinct order of insects. Overview. Glosslytrodia is an extinct order of insects that existed in the past. This order is characterized by its unique features and adaptations that set it apart from other groups of insects. While the exact time frame of Glosslytrodia's existence is not mentioned, it is evident that these insects thrived during a specific period of Earth's history. Key characteristics. Distinctive traits. Glosslytrodia insects likely possess distinct morphological characteristics that allowed researchers to classify them as a separate order. These traits could include features related to body structure, wing venation, antennae, and other anatomical details. Limited species diversity. The fact that Glosslytrodia is reported to have contained about 30 species indicates that it was a relatively small and perhaps specialized group of insects. The limited number of species suggests that Glosslytrodia had a distinct ecological niche or habitat preference. Ecological roles and adaptations. Unfortunately, specific information about the ecological roles and adaptations of Glosslytrodia insects is not provided in the available information. However, like other extinct orders of insects, Glosslytrodia likely played various roles in ancient ecosystems. Their adaptations would have been shaped by their interactions with other organisms and the environmental conditions of their time. Importance in research. The study of Glosslytrodia is important for several reasons. Evolutionary insights. Understanding the characteristics and relationships of Glosslytrodia contributes to our knowledge of the diversity of insect life and the evolutionary paths taken by different insect lineages. Paleoecological reconstructions. Studying the morphology and potential ecological roles of Glosslytrodia can help researchers reconstruct ancient ecosystems and understand the interactions between organisms during specific geological periods. Taxonomic classification. The identification and classification of Glosslytrodia as a distinct order contribute to the broader field of entomology and the systematic organization of insect species. Conclusion. Glosslytrodia, as an extinct order of insects, offers a unique window into the diverse world of prehistoric insects. While the available information is limited, the study of Glosslytrodia contributes to our understanding of the intricate tapestry of ancient life, evolution, and the complex interactions that shaped Earth's ecosystems over time. Further research and discoveries in this field may reveal additional insights into the characteristics, adaptations, and significance of Glosslytrodia within the larger context of Earth's natural history. Meganosoptera in detail very long. ChatGPT. Meganosoptera, unveiling the majestic era of giant dragonflies. Meganosoptera, often referred to as griffin flies or giant dragonflies, were a remarkable group of insects that ruled the skies during prehistoric times. These ancient creatures captivate our imagination with their impressive size, unique anatomy, and significant role in ancient ecosystems. Here's a comprehensive exploration of Meganosoptera. Introduction to Meganosoptera. Meganosoptera were a diverse order of insects that lived during the late Carboniferous to the Permian periods, approximately 325 to 299 million years ago. They were some of the largest flying insects to ever inhabit Earth, boasting wingspans that could exceed 70 centimeters, over 2 feet or more. Key characteristics. Gigantic size. One of the most striking features of Meganosoptera was their immense size.
These insects evolved during a time when atmospheric oxygen levels were higher than they are today. This elevated oxygen allowed their respiratory systems to support the oxygen demands of larger bodies, contributing to their large size. Wing structure. The wings of Meganosoptera were characterized by a complex network of veins, giving them strength and stability during flight. Their wings were capable of both gliding and powered flight, allowing them to maneuver through ancient landscapes with ease. Compound eyes. Meganosoptera had large compound eyes that provided them with excellent visual acuity, helping them locate prey and navigate their environments. Mandibulate mouthparts. Their chewing mouthparts indicated a diet of various prey items, likely including other insects and possibly small vertebrates. Ecological roles and adaptations. Meganosoptera occupied an important ecological niche during their time. Predators. These giant insects were apex predators of their ecosystems. Their size and predatory adaptations likely made them formidable hunters, preying on smaller insects and other available food sources. Ecosystem influence. As apex predators, Meganosoptera would have influenced the populations of their prey species, contributing to the balance of ancient ecosystems. Paleoecology and habitat. Meganosoptera inhabited a world vastly different from today's. During the Carboniferous and Permian periods, Earth's climate and environments were markedly different, with lush forests and wetlands. Ancient wetlands, lakes, and riverbanks likely provided suitable habitats for both the larval and adult stages of these insects. Evolutionary significance. Meganosoptera provide a window into the past, showcasing the incredible diversity and adaptations of prehistoric insects. Their impressive size and anatomical features are evidence of the unique evolutionary trajectories that certain insect lineages took during ancient times. Conclusion. Meganosoptera, the majestic giants of the insect world, were emblematic of ancient ecosystems during the Carboniferous and Permian periods. Their immense size, intricate wing structures, and predatory behaviors give us insights into the dynamic interactions that shaped Earth's biodiversity millions of years ago. The study of Meganosoptera highlights the fascinating evolutionary history of insects and reminds us of the incredible diversity that once flourished in Earth's distant past. Megacycoptera, in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. Megacycoptera, unveiling the enigmatic giants of ancient skies. Megacycoptera, often referred to as griffin fly, or giant griffins, were an extraordinary group of ancient insects that captured the skies during the Paleozoic era. With their colossal size, intricate wing venation, and enigmatic presence, Megacycoptera hold a special place in the history of Earth's prehistoric inhabitants. Let's embark on a comprehensive journey to understand Megacycoptera in detail. Introduction to Megacycoptera. Megacycoptera were an order of insects that existed during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 299 million years ago. These insects stood out for their immense size, and they were among the largest flying insects ever to inhabit our planet. Key characteristics. Gigantic size. The most defining feature of Megacycoptera was their extraordinary size. Some species had wingspans that exceeded 60 centimeters, almost 2 feet, making them true giants of the ancient insect world. Wing venation. The wing venation of Megacycoptera was highly intricate, featuring a network of veins that provided structural support and facilitated flight. The detailed patterns of wing venation are crucial for classifying and identifying different species within this order. Compound eyes. Like many ancient insects, Megacycoptera had large compound eyes that granted them excellent visual acuity, allowing them to spot prey, navigate, and interact with their environment. Mandibulate mouthparts. Their chewing mouthparts indicated a predatory lifestyle, with many species likely preying on other insects or small organisms. Ecological roles and adaptations. Megacycoptera occupied a significant ecological role during their time. Apex predators. As apex predators of their ecosystems, Megacycoptera likely played a crucial role in controlling the populations of smaller insects and organisms. Flight adaptations. The intricate wing structures of Megacycoptera were adaptations for powered flight. They would have been capable of gliding and maneuvering through the ancient landscapes with agility. Paleoecology and habitat. Megacycoptera inhabited a world very different from today. Carboniferous and Permian landscapes. During these periods, Earth's landscapes were dominated by lush forests, swamps, and wetlands. These environments provided suitable habitats for Megacycoptera, both as larvae and adults. Predatory behavior. Their large size and predatory adaptations suggest that Megacycoptera likely patrol forests, water bodies, and other habitats in search of prey. Evolutionary significance. Megacycoptera holds several important lessons for our understanding of insect evolution. Gigantism and oxygen levels. The large size of Megacycoptera is linked to the high atmospheric oxygen levels of their time. This allowed for increased oxygen delivery to the respiratory systems, enabling the evolution of larger body sizes. Insect diversification. The presence of giant insects like Megacycoptera showcases the incredible diversification that occurred within insect lineages during the Paleozoic era. Conclusion. Megacycoptera, the colossal giants of the ancient skies, bring to life the grandeur of prehistoric ecosystems. With their gigantic wingspans, intricate wing venation, and predatory habits, they offer a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of Earth's past. Through the study of Megacycoptera, we gain insights into the remarkable adaptations, evolutionary trajectories, and ecological roles that shaped the world of insects millions of years ago. Myomoptera, in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. Myomoptera, unraveling the mysteries of ancient, delicate flyers. Myomoptera, an enigmatic group often referred to as small flies, offer a window into the intricate world of ancient insects. Despite their diminutive size, these creatures played significant roles in prehistoric ecosystems and contributed to the intricate tapestry of life during a pivotal period in Earth's history. Here's a comprehensive exploration of Myomoptera. Introduction to Myomoptera. Myomoptera is a fossil insect group that thrived during the Mesozoic era, specifically during the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods, approximately 201 to 145 million years ago. These small flies, often overshadowed by the colossal giants of the past, offer valuable insights into the diversity, adaptations, and behaviors of ancient insects. Key characteristics. Small size. As their name suggests, Myomoptera were small insects, often reaching sizes ranging from a few millimeters to a centimeter. Their diminutive stature is in stark contrast to the gigantic insects that coexisted with them during prehistoric times. Delicate structures. Myomoptera possess delicate bodies and wings, which is a characteristic often found in insects adapted for flying. Their fragile structures were well suited for aerial mobility. Wing venation. Detailed wing venation patterns are crucial for identifying and classifying different species within the Myomoptera group. The arrangement of veins on their wings provides insights into their evolutionary relationships. Ecological roles and adaptations. Despite their small size, Myomoptera had important ecological roles. Flying adaptations. The delicate structures and wing venation of Myomoptera suggest that they were adept flyers. Flight would have enabled them to explore various niches within ancient ecosystems. Niche diversity. Myomoptera likely occupied diverse ecological niches, from canopy environments to ground habitats. Their small size and flying ability allowed them to access different parts of the ecosystem. Paleoecology and habitat. Myomoptera inhabited ecosystems that were different from today. Mesozoic environments. The Jurassic and Cretaceous periods were marked by diverse landscapes. Mesozoic environments. The Jurassic and Cretaceous periods were marked by diverse landscapes, including forests, wetlands, and other prehistoric habitats. Myomoptera would have interacted with a variety of plants, animals, and other insects. Ecosystem contributions. Myomoptera contributed to the complex food webs and interactions of their time, potentially serving as pollinators, decomposers, or prey for other organisms. Evolutionary significance. Myomoptera are significant for understanding insect evolution. Insect diversification. The presence of Myomoptera alongside other insect groups during the Mesozoic era underscores the remarkable diversification of insects during this period. Ancient ecosystems. The study of Myomoptera helps reconstruct the ecosystems and interactions that characterize the Mesozoic era, shedding light on the intricate web of life during prehistoric times. Conclusion. Myomoptera, the small flyers of the Mesozoic era, remind us that even the tiniest organisms have played vital roles in shaping Earth's history. Through their small but significant presence, they contributed to the diversity, interactions, and ecological dynamics of ancient ecosystems. While overshadowed by larger creatures, the study of Myomoptera offers a fascinating glimpse into the world of prehistoric insects, highlighting the interconnectedness of life across geological eras. Monora, in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. I apologize, but as of my last knowledge update in September 2021. Monora, exploring the ancient wingless insects of the past. Introduction to Monora. Monora is an extinct suborder of insects that belong to the order Archaeoptera. These insects existed during a specific period in Earth's history and offer insights into the diversity and evolution of ancient wingless insects. Key characteristics. Resemblance to silverfish. Monora insects were similar in appearance to silverfish, which are modern insects belonging to the order Thysanura. Silverfish are characterized by their elongated bodies, flat shape, and antennae. Filamentous appendage. One of the distinguishing features of Monora insects. Resemblance to silverfish. Monora insects were similar in appearance to silverfish, which are modern insects belonging to the order Thysanura. Silverfish are characterized by their elongated bodies, flat shape, and antennae. Filamentous appendage. One of the distinguishing features of Monora insects was a single lengthy filament that extended from the end of their abdomen. This filament is a unique characteristic that sets them apart from other insect groups. Ecological roles and adaptations. While specific details about the ecological roles and adaptations of Monora insects might be limited, it can be inferred that they occupied ecological niches similar to those of modern silverfish. Habitat and behavior. Silverfish, and by extension Monora, are often associated with damp and dark environments. They are known to be scavengers and feed on a variety of organic materials, including starches and cellulose. Filament function. The filament projecting from the end of the abdomen could have served various purposes, including sensory perception, balance, or even reproductive functions. Paleoecology and habitat. Monora insects inhabited prehistoric landscapes. Paleoenvironments. These insects were likely present during periods when Earth's ecosystems were characterized by different conditions than those of today. Ancient forests, wetlands, and other environments could have provided habitats for Monora insects. Ecosystem interactions. Monora, along with other insect groups of their time, played roles in nutrient cycling and ecosystem interactions within ancient habitats. Evolutionary significance. Monora suborder holds significance in the context of insect evolution. Archaeoptera group. As part of the Archaeoptera order, Monora contributes to our understanding of the diversity and adaptations within this group of insects. Insect evolution. The presence of Monora in the fossil record provides evidence of the evolution and diversification of wingless insects, offering insights into the branching patterns of insect lineages. Conclusion. Monora, the extinct suborder of wingless insects within the Archaeoptera order, provides a glimpse into the ancient ecosystems and the diversity of life that once thrived on our planet. With their silverfish-like appearance and unique abdominal filament, these insects contribute to our understanding of insect evolution, ecological interactions, and the intricate web of life that existed during specific periods in Earth's history. Paleotic Dioptera, in detail very long answer. ChatGPT. Paleotic Dioptera, unveiling the mysteries of ancient winged insects. Paleotic Dioptera, a fascinating group often referred to as ancient net-winged insects, offer a captivating glimpse into the distant past of Earth's insect inhabitants. With their intricate wing venation and enigmatic presence, Paleotic Dioptera hold a special place in our understanding of ancient ecosystems and the evolution of insect diversity. Let's embark on an extensive journey to explore Paleotic Dioptera in detail. Introduction to Paleotic Dioptera. Paleotic Dioptera is an extinct order of insects that existed during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 252 million years ago. These winged creatures were notable for their unique wing venation patterns and adaptations that set them apart from other insect groups of their time. Key characteristics. Wing venation. One of the most distinguishing features of Paleotic Dioptera is their intricate wing venation, which resembled a net-like pattern. This intricate network of veins gave rise to their common name, net-winged insects. Four-wing hindwing connection. Pleiadic Dioptera had a characteristic four-wing hindwing coupling mechanism, allowing the wings to move in coordination. This feature contributed to their flight capabilities and maneuverability. Size diversity. Members of the Pleiadic Dioptera order exhibited a range of sizes, from relatively small insects to larger ones. This size diversity likely corresponded to different ecological niches and roles. Ecological roles and adaptations.
Pleiadic Dioptera played significant roles in ancient ecosystems. Flight adaptations. The wing venation and four-wing hindwing coupling of Pleiadic Dioptera were adaptations for powered flight. These insects were skilled flyers, navigating through the forests and landscapes of their time. Ecological niches. Pleiadic Dioptera likely occupied various ecological niches, including roles as predators, herbivores, or scavengers, depending on their size and adaptations. Paleoecology and habitat. Pleiadic Dioptera inhabited landscapes that were different from today. Carboniferous and Permian environments. During these periods, Earth's landscapes were characterized by lush forests, swamps, and wetlands. These environments provided suitable habitats for Pleiadic Dioptera to thrive. Contribution to ecosystems. Pleiadic Dioptera were part of complex food webs, interacting with plants, other insects, and organisms in their ecosystems. They likely played roles in pollination, predation, and decomposition. Evolutionary significance. Pleiadic Dioptera are significant for understanding insect evolution. Unique adaptations. The intricate wing venation and four-wing hindwing coupling mechanisms of Pleiadic Dioptera showcase the remarkable adaptations that insects developed during their evolutionary history. Fossil record insights. Fossil specimens of Pleiadic Dioptera contribute to our understanding of insect diversity and the evolutionary transitions that shaped ancient insect lineages. Conclusion. Pleiadic Dioptera, the ancient net-winged insects of the Carboniferous and Permian eras, offer a captivating glimpse into the world of prehistoric insects. Their intricate wing venation, flight adaptations, and roles within ancient ecosystems underscore the complexity of life's history on Earth. Through the study of Pleiadic Dioptera, we gain insights into the evolution of insect diversity, the interactions that shaped ancient ecosystems, and the awe-inspiring adaptations that allowed these insects to thrive in Earth's distant past. Pteranoptera in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Pteranoptera, exploring the giants of ancient insect kingdoms. Pteranoptera, often referred to as titan insects, were colossal creatures that once roamed the skies and landscapes of Earth during prehistoric times. With their massive size, intricate adaptations, and captivating presence, Pteranoptera stand as monumental figures in the history of insect evolution. Let's embark on an extensive journey to delve into the details of Pteranoptera. Introduction to Pteranoptera. Pteranoptera is an extinct order of insects that existed during the Carboniferous and Permian periods, approximately 358 to 252 million years ago. These colossal insects, often overshadowing their contemporaries, capture our imagination with their remarkable size and adaptations. Key characteristics. Gigantic size. The most striking feature of Pteranoptera is their immense size. Some species within this order reach wingspans of over 70 centimeters, more than 2 feet, making them among the largest insects ever to inhabit our planet. Wing structure. Pteranoptera boasted intricate wing venation patterns that supported their enormous wingspans. The structural complexity of their wings facilitated flight and helped them navigate through ancient environments. Mandibulate mouthparts. These insects had mandibulate mouthparts, indicating a predatory or scavenging diet. Their size suggests that they occupied the upper echelons of ancient food chains. Ecological roles and adaptations. Pteranoptera played significant roles in their ancient ecosystems. Apex predators. With their large size and likely predatory adaptations, Pteranoptera would have been apex predators in their ecosystems. They may have preyed upon smaller insects, other arthropods, and potentially even vertebrates. Flight and mobility. Despite their colossal size, Pteranoptera were adapted for flight. Their wings allowed them to cover vast distances and access resources across different parts of the landscape. Paleoecology and habitat. Pteranoptera inhabited landscapes that were vastly different from today. Carboniferous and Permian environments. During these periods, Earth's landscapes were dominated by diverse ecosystems, including ancient forests, wetlands, and other prehistoric habitats. Pteranoptera would have interacted with various organisms within these ecosystems. Ecological dynamics. Pteranoptera would have influenced the populations of their prey species, contributing to the complex dynamics of ancient food webs. Evolutionary significance. Pteranoptera hold immense significance in our understanding of insect evolution. Size and oxygen levels. The large size of Pteranoptera is linked to the higher atmospheric oxygen levels of their time. This allowed for sufficient oxygen delivery to their massive bodies, enabling the evolution of gigantic proportions. Ancient ecosystem roles. The presence of Pteranoptera underscores the diverse roles that insects play within ancient ecosystems. They provide insights into the top-down regulation of food webs and ecosystem dynamics. Conclusion. Pteranoptera, the colossal giants of prehistoric skies, invite us to explore the awe-inspiring diversity of life that once flourished on Earth. With their massive wingspans, intricate adaptations, and apex predator status, these insects occupy a monumental place in the annals of natural history. Through the study of Pteranoptera, we gain insights into the evolution of insect size, the ecological interactions of ancient ecosystems, and the marvels of adaptation that allow these majestic creatures to soar through the skies and leave an indelible mark on Earth's past. Insect classification in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Insect classification. Unraveling the diversity of Earth's six-legged wonders. Insects, the diverse and remarkable class of arthropods, have captivated human curiosity for centuries. With their incredible adaptations, vast numbers, and essential roles in ecosystems, insects form a vital part of our natural world. This comprehensive overview delves into the intricate classification of insects, providing insights into their taxonomy, diversity, and evolutionary history. Introduction to insect classification. Insect classification, also known as insect taxonomy, is the science of categorizing insects into various groups based on their evolutionary relationships, morphological characteristics, and genetic traits. This classification system organizes insects into hierarchical categories that reflect their shared features and evolutionary history. Taxonomic hierarchy. Insect classification follows a hierarchical structure, starting from broad categories and progressing to increasingly specific ones. The hierarchy, in descending order, includes kingdom. Animals. Insects belong to the animal kingdom. Animalia phylum. Arthropods. Insects are a subgroup of arthropods subphylum. Hexapoda. Insects are a subgroup of hexapods class. Insecta. Insects belong to the class Insecta. Orders. The class Insecta is further divided into various orders, each representing a distinct group of insects with shared characteristics and evolutionary history. Some prominent insect orders include Coleoptera beetles, Lepidoptera butterflies, and moths, Diptera flies. Hymenoptera ants, bees, wasps, Hemiptera, true bugs, Orthoptera grasshoppers, crickets, Odonata dragonflies, damselflies, Latodia, cockroaches, Isoptera termites. Families. Each order contains multiple families, which group together related insects. For example, the family Apidae includes various species of bees within the order Hymenoptera. Genera and species. Families are further divided into genera, singular, genus, which are groups of closely related species. Each species is a distinct entity, identified by unique morphological traits and, in modern taxonomy, genetic information. Evolutionary relationships. Insect classification is not just about arranging species, it reflects the evolutionary relationships between them. Modern classification methods, including molecular techniques, help scientists determine the relatedness of insects based on genetic data. Importance of insect classification. Biodiversity understanding. Insect classification enables us to understand the vast diversity of insect species and their roles within ecosystems. Conservation. Accurate classification informs conservation efforts, helping identify endangered species and ecosystems that require protection. Pest management. Understanding insect taxonomy aids in identifying pest species and devising effective pest management strategies. Evolutionary insights. Classification provides insights into the evolutionary history and relationships between different insect groups. Challenges and advances. Insect classification is an ongoing endeavor. Advances in genetics, molecular biology, and imaging technologies have revolutionized our understanding of evolutionary relationships. Some groups may be reclassified based on new information. Conclusion. Insect classification is a dynamic and complex field that allows us to organize, understand, and appreciate the incredible diversity of insects. The taxonomic hierarchy serves as a roadmap to explore the evolutionary history, relationships, and roles of these six-legged wonders within Earth's ecosystems. Through the diligent efforts of taxonomists, entomologists, and scientists, our understanding of insect classification continues to evolve, shedding light on the intricacies of the insect world and its connection to the broader tapestry of life on our planet. Introduction to classification of insects in detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Introduction to the classification of insects, unveiling the taxonomic tapestry of six-legged wonders. The classification of insects, a branch of science known as insect taxonomy, is a captivating journey that unravels the intricate relationships, diversity, and evolutionary history of these remarkable creatures. From the smallest ants to the majestic butterflies, the classification system offers a structured framework to understand the vast array of insect species that populate our planet. The importance of classification. Insect classification serves as a cornerstone of biological science. It allows us to categorize and organize insects into groups based on shared traits, providing a systematic approach to studying their relationships and behaviors. This classification is not just a scientific endeavor, it's a key to unlocking the mysteries of insect diversity and evolution. Taxonomic hierarchy. At the heart of insect classification lies a hierarchical structure that starts broad and gradually narrows down to the specifics. This hierarchy provides a roadmap to understand where each insect species fits in the grand scheme of life on Earth. Kingdom. The highest level of classification is the kingdom, and insects belong to the animal kingdom Animalia. Phylum. Within the animal kingdom, insects are categorized under the phylum Arthropoda. This group includes creatures with segmented bodies and exoskeletons. Subphylum. Insects are a subgroup of arthropods, specifically in the subphylum Hexapoda. Hexapoda is defined by its characteristic six legs. Class. The class Insecta encompasses all insects. It is within this class that the fascinating journey of classification truly begins. Orders and beyond. Within the class Insecta, insects are further organized into orders, reflecting their shared characteristics and evolutionary relationships. Each order comprises species that exhibit specific traits, behaviors, and adaptations. Prominent insect orders include Coleoptera beetles, Lepidoptera butterflies, and moths, Diptera flies, and Hymenoptera ants, bees, wasps. From orders, the classification continues to families, genera plural of genus, and species. Families group together related insects, genera contain closely related species, and species represent individual entities with unique characteristics. Evolutionary relationships. Insect classification isn't just about arranging species neatly, it's a dynamic representation of evolutionary history. Modern classification methods utilize genetics and molecular data to determine the relatedness of different species. This allows scientists to create phylogenetic trees that depict the branching patterns of insect lineages over time. Significance of classification. Understanding biodiversity. Classification helps us grasp the incredible diversity of insect life, enabling us to study and appreciate the myriad ways insects interact with their environments. Conservation efforts. Accurate classification aids in identifying endangered species, ecosystems at risk, and conservation priorities. Pest management. Knowing the classification of pest species allows scientists to develop effective strategies for managing agricultural and environmental pests. Scientific exploration. Classification provides a framework for entomologists to explore evolutionary history, behavior, anatomy, and physiology of insects. Challenges and advancements. Insect classification is an ongoing endeavor, with new discoveries and advancements reshaping our understanding. Molecular techniques and advanced imaging technologies provide deeper insights into the genetic makeup and morphology of insects. Conclusion. The classification of insects is a captivating journey that unveils the diversity and interconnectedness of Earth's six-legged inhabitants. By arranging insects into a structured hierarchy, we gain insight into their evolutionary stories, behavioral traits, and ecological roles. This classification system serves as a foundational tool for scientists, educators, conservationists, and enthusiasts to explore the rich tapestry of life on our planet, one insect at a time. Apterogoda. In detail. Very long answer. ChatGPT. Apterogoda. Unveiling the primal wingless insects of Earth's dawn. Apterogoda, a captivating assemblage often referred to as wingless insects, provides a glimpse into the origins of insect life on our planet. These ancient creatures, characterized by their absence of wings, represent a primitive lineage that offers insights into the evolutionary. Apterogoda. Unveiling the primal wingless insects of Earth's dawn. Apterogoda, a captivating assemblage often referred to as wingless insects, provides a glimpse into the origins of insect life on our planet. These ancient creatures, characterized by their absence of wings, represent a primitive lineage that offers insights into the evolutionary history of insects. This comprehensive exploration delves deep into the realm of Apterogoda, unraveling their unique traits, ecological roles, and significance in the tapestry of life. Introduction to Apterogoda. Apterogoda is a taxonomic group within the class Insecta, encompassing the earliest wingless insects. Derived from the Greek words apteron, wingless, and gyne, female, Apterogoda collectively refers to insect species lacking wings, a trait that sets them apart from other insects. They are often considered to be the most primitive group within the insect class. Key characteristics. Winglessness. The absence of wings is a defining characteristic of Apterogoda. Unlike many other insects, these creatures lack the flight structures that are common in modern insects. Simple eyes. Apterogoda often possess simple eyes, also known as ocelli. These eyes are less complex than the compound eyes seen in many. Winglessness. The absence of wings is a defining characteristic of Apterogoda. Unlike many other insects, these creatures lack the flight structures that are common in modern insects. Simple eyes. Apterogoda often possess simple eyes, also known as ocelli. These eyes are less complex than the compound eyes seen in many winged insects. Simple eyes. Apterogoda often possess simple eyes, also known as ocelli. These eyes are less complex than the compound eyes seen in many winged insects. Direct development. Many Apterogoda species undergo direct development, meaning they skip the larval stage and resemble miniature adults upon hatching from eggs. Subgroups of Apterogoda. Apterogoda includes two major subgroups. Archaeognathus, also known as bristletails. Archaeognathus species are slender insects with long antennae and a distinctive three-pronged appendage called a furcula that aids in jumping. Thysanura. This subgroup includes silverfish and firebrats, characterized by their flattened bodies, quick movements, and long antennae. They are often associated with damp environments. Evolutionary significance. Apterogoda offers insights into the early stages of insect evolution. Ancient lineage. The wingless trait of Apterogoda reflects an ancestral condition seen in some of the earliest insects on Earth. Adaptations. The absence of wings indicates that these insects relied on alternative modes of movement and dispersal, which shape their survival strategies. Ecological roles and adaptations. Apterogoda play roles within their ecosystems. Detritivores. Many Apterogoda species are scavengers, feeding on decaying organic matter, fungi, and other detritus. Ecosystem contribution. By breaking down organic material, Apterogoda species contribute to nutrient cycling and ecosystem health. Paleoecology and habitat. Apterogoda inhabited ancient landscapes. Paleozoic environments. These insects thrived during the Paleozoic era, a time when Earth's ecosystems were vastly different from those of today. Diverse habitats. Apterogoda species inhabit a range of environments, from forests to damp habitats, playing roles within their respective ecosystems. Modern resilience. Despite their ancient origins, some Apterogoda species have survived to the present day, showcasing their resilience and adaptability over millions of years. Conclusion. Apterogoda, the wingless insects of primordial time.